Here we are at the start of a brand new school year. Not one that we had necessarily planned for, but one that the history books are waiting to write about. We didn't ask for it, it's not what we wanted, but it's what we got, which then becomes our opportunity. And if you think about it, Walt Disney had a great talent of bringing very creative people together and creating a world that none of us would imagine. And we have that opportunity this very year to do that very same thing. Create a whole new world of teaching and learning. Join me as we go and visit each of our school sites as they prepare for this new year. Here we are at Cottonwood Creek School, our only K-8 school in the district, and its third year in existence. Last year, they sent off their first group of 8th graders to the high school. This is the home of the Coyotes, and I believe Dr. Ventura. What? Hey, Dr. Ventura. Here we are, keeping our social distance, but it's great to see Dr. Ventura. It's great to see students here registering today. Welcome to a new year. Well, our journey brings us now to Fallon Middle School, who this year has a new principal, Mr. Ken Rocha, who's taking the Mustangs far and beyond at this point in time. We welcome Mr. Rocha and his staff, and it'll be exciting when all the students are once again back here with us on our campuses. Well, nothing's happening here, but wait, where am I? Home of the Panthers? I must be at Fred, and look at there, a whole new world. Talk about history Imagineering, you're in the midst of it. And they're ready to roll here at Frederickson Elementary. Again, home of the Panthers, under construction. Will this be an exciting place in just a few short months? Here we are at Green Elementary, home of the Gators. And we welcome a new principal to Green, but not new to Dublin, in Mrs. Joyce Trotter and Mrs. Tuthill. I'll get it right as I get to know everybody here. And they welcome one or two new teachers. How many new teachers do you have coming? Two new teachers. And it looks like the calm that's here and the peace that they're ready for a new year. Here we are, home of the Dolphins, Duffy Elementary School. And with me are Mrs. Scaparnato and Mrs. Gilbert. And I know all of this community is very grateful as to what happened during the online registration. Apparently, everybody was very generous with their donations, and that's fantastic. And also, I understand that you need to watch out for an email because there's going to be an online Spirit Week. Mm-hmm. Wow, that sounds exciting. You got to make sure I get an invitation to that one.
Will.
But we're excited to start this new year in a very different fashion, and the Dolphins are ready to sail. Well, here we are. Look at those road runners as they pass us by so quickly. And now we've landed at Wells Middle School, where this year they are welcoming in a new principal in Mr. Mark Hale. Hello, Mark. Hello. Mark comes to Wells with a wealth of experience in the middle school. 9 years at Newark Junior High School, and prior to that, 8 years at the middle school as an associate principal in Castor Valley. We welcome Mark here as he gets these road runners in shape, up and running, and making sure they're all learning as they speed on by. Well, here we are in front of the big footprint. That must mean we're at the home of the Cougars. And we must be at Murray Elementary School. And with me is Miss Megan Borskin, who is our principal. And Megan, very soon this is all going to look very different. This site will be under construction very soon as new buildings and a multi-purpose room will be built. Well, our journey now brings us to Kolb Elementary, home of the Eagles. And here at Kolb, they're working very hard and being very supportive and respectful of our students working online. The Kolb PFC is also very appreciative of all the donations and what have you that they have already generated at the start of this very different school year. We are led here by Ms. Clara Lee and our new assistant principal, Monica Rasmussen. And a little known fact about Monica, she's a Dublin High School graduate. It's great to see our graduates coming back and once again serving our community. And look at this, the office staff is all practicing their social distancing, have their face mask. We're safe and sane here at Kolb. Have a great year. Was that an owl that just went over? No, I must be at Amador Elementary, home of the owls, the unstoppable Amador.
We are the owls, we are the owls, the mighty, mighty owls, the mighty, mighty owls. Everywhere we go, people wanna know, so we tell them, we are the owls.
All right! Now, how's that for spirit? Are they ready to start a new year? You bet. Go Owls! Well, we've made it to the home of the Dragons at Valley High School, where they welcome a new principal in Mr. Rob Slauson. Here at Valley, not all of our students serve best at the comprehensive high school, and Valley offers that alternative. We're very proud of the work that they do here and the staff that's committed to students and Mr. Slauson's leadership this next year. So, hello Dragons, and welcome to a new year. Just a short walk from Valley High School, we come to our Dublin Adult Education Center, where they serve over 300 community members as they work towards becoming English proficient. So they too will be online providing quality education. Well, here we are at Dublin L, a school steeped in history, yet on the forefront of renovation. It's going to be an exciting year, Lauren, don't you think?
We are very much looking forward to it. It's been a great kickoff so far. Everybody's working hard and pulling together.
And again, under the leadership of Lauren here, I think there are going to be great things happening here in the land of the Sharks. So here we are. We've made it to the home of the Gales, Dublin High School. And our principal, Maureen Burns, is here with us.
Hi there.
Good morning. And if you listen closely, you're going to hear some construction in the background as the Science and Engineering building is nearing completion. We're anticipating moving in this fall, and we're hoping we move in with students. That's our goal for the year. But Dublin High School this year will support over 3,300 students, if you can believe it. So here we are, home of the Gales, new building, principal who knows us well. Well, not only is this going to be a very different sort of school year, it's going to be a very exciting sort of school year. We have distant learning, and we have our new comprehensive high school getting ready to be named and to have the ground broken. Well, that concludes our tour of all the campuses here in Dublin Unified. But it's the start of a brand new year. And as I've said before, there will be times during the year where things aren't quite right. We ask for your patience, your grace, and your understanding as we create an environment where your students can be most successful. Join us as we become History Imagineers.